Ready to go? And at the
Leading
plate
off
for
tonight
Miami,
for
Victor Mesa Jr.
The center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
And a pitch. And another ball.
2-1.
Here comes a pitch. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Pulls it in for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. It's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Bichette whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
2 outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Two outs, base is empty. That's out to center field. Varsho makes the catch, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Bichette. And the right-hander deals. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. That misses, and the count's even at 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. Back here at Rogers
Leading off for
Center,
the Marlins,
second inning set
the
to go.
designated hitter,
Now here is Jake Berger.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Clement tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 12, Jesus.
And now the right
Sanchez.
fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And another ball. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Connor Norby. And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
So up next, Jonah Bride. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Bounced up the middle. They get the force, and that is the inning. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in Toronto. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. And he deals. Drilled to right. Way back there. And that is gone. That one felt good. His 13th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Alejandro Kirk will hit next. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity, and it is hard to catch up to.
And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Stays alive. Next offering is down low. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first. Now the left fielder. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And here it comes. In the air, right field. Sanchez ranging after it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting in, the second baseman, Will Wagner.
And now the rookie second baseman, Clement, off of first with 2 away. The pitch. And they'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now for the Marlins, Nick Gordon. The 1-1. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now at the plate, Victor Mesa Jr. Man at second. Out to short, Bichette. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, second baseman, Otto.
And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. On the ground, right side. On to first. And that is that. Marlins leave 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Jays, George Springer. And the righty deals. On the ground to 3rd. Sends it to first. That takes care of Springer.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. One down, base is empty.
No, that's a ball.
That one clips the outside corner, and the count is 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. And there's ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off left side. And a 1-2. And it goes just foul. 1-2 now.
2-2.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 2-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Next offering is in for a strike. First and third, 1 down. Off the mark there. And it's 2-2.
3 balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk.
So the bases are loaded here. 1 man gone. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Guerrero over at second. Varsho over at first with 1 away.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground, could be 2. Norby to second, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. That one fouled off. 2-2. Out there to center. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 1 up, 1 down. And now here's the Marlins DH, Jake Berger. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 38th of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out. Trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Not even close there. 2-1. 2 outs. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
and
off
now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
The third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the left fielder. Here's a 1-1. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now it's the second baseman. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball. 2 strike.
That misses the zone. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jonah Bride. And a pitch. And another ball. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chris Bassett getting loose out there. Tideman, a left-hander, also throwing. On a line out towards center. Varsho makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
The left fielder, number 1.
Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Nick.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Third out, and that ends the frame. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And foul ball. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the first baseman. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Now batting,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Mesa raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. Blue Jays 2 and the Marlins 1. Pitching change here, Chris Bassett.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
Chris Bassett.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Victor Mesa Jr. Right-handed reliever. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Otto Lopez. With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Good eye right there. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. That one the other way. Throws to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop,
Xavier Edwards. The next up for the Marlins.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Two outs. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and now they're out in front. It's 3-2.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2-run shot for Miami this inning, and the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 71. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading up for Toronto.
The 1-1. On the ground. What a stop. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. No outs. Runner at first. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-1. And that's outside. Ernie Clement on deck for the Blue Jays. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boo. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. At the belt and fires. Just missed. No outs. Runners at first and second.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now the left fielder. 2 on, 1 out. And a count 1-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And another ball.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Here's the second baseman. Next pitch is outside. And that one is lifted in the air. He's under it. That is the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Zach Pop.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game digging in. Connor Norby.
24. Connor Norby.
Kicks and deals. Falling behind 2-1. That
ball,
one way
one
inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Payoff pitch. And that's
Ball
ball 4.
Take your base.
Leading off for Miami, the
Jonah
first baseman,
Bride digs in now. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one down.
the batter, the left fielder, Nick Gordon.
And the batter now, Nick Gordon. And the pitch. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Ryan Yarbrough preparing to come on if needed. Nance getting cranked up as well. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Norby leads off first with one away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Now batting, the catcher, Nick Fortes.
And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. On the ground right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first. Third out. One left for Miami. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So the lineup flips over. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The first baseman, number 9.
And here's the first baseman.
Loper Fido.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. New pitcher now for the Jays, Ryan Yarbrough.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be. Victor Mesa Jr. getting ready to hit.
The center fielder, number 10, Victor Mesa Jr.
The wind of the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And that's a fair ball.
Up next for the Marlins.
Just a solid
The
swing
shortstop,
right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. There's the strike. Bounce to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Jake Berger. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
3-2. Tapper back to the mound. Tosses to first. Out on a bang play, but he made it close.
Boo, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Derek Hill. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 away for him. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Lopez at third. Edwards on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Bounce to the right side. In plenty of time for first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Marlins strand a pair, but they still lead at 3-2. So remaining in the game defensively, Derek Hill. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. Vladdy down. Big swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. And it is gone. He powers that one out of here. And we are tied. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Catcher.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Tosses to first. Now 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 2 down, nobody on.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Bounce to the right. Lopez throws to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Nance.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby.
The third baseman, Connor Norby.
The 1-1. Now going out to right. Springer drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
One down, base is empty. And fouled off. Kicks and fires. Line, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Substitution being made at first, and on to run for Miami, number 54.
Dane Meyer.
Go ahead run on base. Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the 9th. We are tied.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Now into the ball game on defense, number 54. He takes over as the new first baseman. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 53.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's the left fielder.
For Toronto, the left fielder, David Schneider.
Next pitch is outside. Number 7 waiting to hit for Toronto. grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So a change being made at first base, and here's the pinch runner, number 31. Here's the second baseman. Here comes a pitch, and he pops up the bunt. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 4, Joel Springer.
And the batter is George Springer.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Just off the outside corner. And that's ball 2. Runner on the go. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. With the winning run on at first. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Back to the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. One left for Toronto, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Now into the game, number 31. He'll be out in left field.
Number 31.
And at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
And here it comes. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around 3rd. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. 4-3, they take the lead. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Victor Mesa Jr. will hit next. Now time called at the plate. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the top half of the 10th. And misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez.
And the right-hander deals. This one high in the air to left center. On his way over. Hauls it in for the out. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
2 gone with runners at the corners. At the plate, Jake Berger checks over to first. Back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Very high with that one. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's to third. Clement tosses across the first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andrew Nardi. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit. Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to...
Got him! And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that you're going to wrap this thing up.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. A 1-run lead here in extra innings. Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. So the tying run at second. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
This could end it. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that's in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious